Welcome to IPMNation.com, the next generation of Internet radio, powered by Impact Player Music.
You are receiving a remote transmission from IPMNation.com. Stay tuned for further instructions. You are receiving a remote transmission from IPMNation.com. Stay tuned for further instructions.
That is Death by Medicine from the band Foreshadow. Welcome everyone to Remote Transmission here on IPMNation.com, on the IPMNation.com live channel. It is about 10 minutes after 11 p.m. here in the Eastern Time Zone. Matt from IPMNation.com sitting here at Essence in downtown Manchester, New Hampshire, as always. And with us on the phone, we got the whole band tonight, all four members of Foreshadow. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing great.
Doing great, man.
Pretty awesome.
Great. Welcome to the show. And are you guys all in the same room, or are you conference calling in, or how are you working this?
Well, we're kind of conference calling in inside an SUV outside of Skid's Tavern, which is a place where our awesome bassist Nathan, where he does sound.
Oh, okay. So we have, so Nathan is your bassist, and Daniel on vocals, correct?
Yes, sir.
Aaron Robinson on guitar, and Richard Hudson on drums. Do I have all the names right?
Yes, you do.
Excellent. Okay, because that's the most challenging thing about this is getting everyone's name right. So, where are you guys from?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa, Florida. Okay. How long have you guys been doing this?
Richard and I, we went through some lineup changes in things together. Nathan came aboard with us July of last year.
Okay.
Daniel came aboard in September of last year, and with these guys working with us, man, things have just been awesome. I mean, it's just been really great. The chemistry is just fantastic.
So the band's been around for a few years, but this lineup is relatively new.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And how do you guys describe your sound? I mean, when I listen to the tracks, the first thing I notice is it's got the aggressive vocals, but the riffs and everything are pretty melodic. Is that what you guys are going for, basically?
Well, basically, when me and Aaron formed the band, we wanted to stand out from everybody else.
Sure.
We wanted original and different. And we've had several people, put us on lines with like Slayer, Metallica, Pantera, but we're down here in Florida, we're being called the new wave of Tampa death metal. I mean, I believe it's easier to say what we're not than what we are.
Sure.
We are not industrial, and we are not glam.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's heavy, but it's melodic. Is there a lot of metal down in Florida? I'm not too familiar with the Florida scene, to be honest. I'm curious about it.
Yeah, Tampa was at one point it was the capital of the death metal of the entire world.
Yeah.
I think lately the scene has moved more into the European scene, but we do still have a real strong presence of metal here, especially in Tampa. But in the South in general, it's pretty big, pretty huge.
Yeah. And what have you guys been up to as far as recording? You've got a couple albums out now at this point, right?
Well, we came out with the original lineup. We came out with Nations of Failure February of '09.
Okay.
But but we're happy to move on from that. Especially in a lyrical direction, because that was kind of pre-conspiracy theory and political based.
I've noticed that. Yeah, there seems to be a theme where you guys are sort of I don't know if issue-oriented is the right word, but you're not, it's not like your lyrics are just about, some of the traditional things that you hear in metal, a lot of demons and darkness and stuff like that, but there's actually some real substance to it.
Oh yeah, well that's definitely what Daniel has really brought to the table. I mean, with their newer music.
Yeah.
November we went to a great studio up in Cleveland, Ohio, Spider Studios.
Woo.
And
That's awesome.
it was absolutely fantastic to work with Tony Gamalo up there. He's worked with some other bands in that same studio, Drowning Pool, Bleeding Through, Chimera, As I Die Today.
Sure.
So it was really good to work with him and record new music up there. We're gonna be coming out with through our management company a split CD soon as well with 3 other bands that are also part of Distilled Entertainment, Benjamin's American Overdose, and World Syndrome.
Oh, okay. And so Distilled Entertainment, that's your management company?
Yes.
Okay. Do they also kind of, I know in this day and age, a lot of companies like that, they sort of, the lines have become blurred. I mean, are they also, it sounds like they're sort of acting as your record label as well, is that correct?
I'm not sure on that end. I mean, I know we're doing this independently.
Yeah.
From there, there's, with the exception of putting up the split and probably touring in support of it. I mean, all four bands will in their respective regions because we're from different parts of the country.
Oh, okay.
Outside of that, I don't know if there's any real plans in the future beyond that as far as it being a label. That's something to be determined.
Sure. So tell me about the tour. So you're going to tour with these 3 other bands, and it's a situation where I assume you'll all travel to each other's regions of the country, and then whoever is from that region will headline each show. Is that how it works?
Well, I don't know exactly. We'll all tour together. I mean, what has kind of been discussed a little bit, but not 100%, is that we'll all support each other within our own regions.
Sure.
We'll do a lot of the Southeast. One of the bands is from the Portland, Oregon area. They'll be supporting the split up in that region.
Okay.
And so forth to start really building ground for all supporting each other and building ground
And
together.
after the independent tours in the respective regions, and we're looking forward to quite possibly going and touring in other regions with the bands. Hopefully to continue to push the music nationwide instead of regionally.
Right. No, I think that's a really good strategy. That's smart. And obviously you guys are using the internet too to push your stuff, which is definitely what you have to do in 2011. You got to really utilize the resources that are available online.
Very much so.
Absolutely. Do you guys play a lot of shows in the Florida area, or have you been focused more on recording?
No. Actually, that's since we did the EP in November, that's really what we've been doing is playing a lot of shows.
Good.
April, we did 3 shows. We played at the University of South Florida on the campus there,
Mm-hmm.
and that went really well. The next night we did a show up at Tarpon Springs, a little north of us, and also Newport Richie. And both shows got great responses.
And Newport Richie is where we discovered the sit pit.
Well, it's a sit pit. I don't know if any band ever came across this before.
It was incredible. It was awesome.
What is it? Can you explain that?
What happened is when we played up in Newport Richie, of all the years I've gone to shows, and I'm sure the rest of us feel the same way, and we've even had some people who've been on tours who've never seen this before. What happened is in the middle of one of our songs, one of the audience guys just came and sat down right in the floor, right in front of us.
Okay.
And other people started sitting down right around him. So we had 35 people sitting on the floor in front of us while we're playing. We're wondering what's going on, and then everybody started pushing and shoving each other while they were sitting.
No kidding.
Exactly. It looked like weeble wobbles. It was amazing. I never seen anything like that before. So I wish we caught it on video, but I think we had the world's first sit pit.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing, huh?
It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah. So Now, what's the plan now? Are you gonna keep playing a lot of shows? To when does the album come out? Or the you said you're doing this split CD. When does that come out?
There hasn't been a set release date on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I know they've started promoting, doing some radio promotion for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know of an exact release date yet. But until then, we're just continuing playing around Florida and, just enjoying being on stage, which is what we love to do and why we do this.
Greatest thing ever.
Do you guys all write together as far as the songwriting process? How does that go?
Songwriting process, we're kind of pretty uniform on it. I mean, myself, I come up with a lot of the main guitar riffs and everything.
Yeah.
And then I bring it to Richard, and he puts his drums to it. And then Nathan comes in and fills his bass line on top of that. And then when we have the music solid, instrumental side, we'll record it, and Daniel will take it with him, and he'll listen to it over and over again, and put his lyrics and picks his spots where he sings, and it seems to work out really well that way.
Yeah, good. So you've definitely got a process that works for you. So it typically starts with the guitar riffs.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
We got one right now that was something Richard's been working on for a few years.
Yeah.
It's pretty groove based. It's a little different than most of what we have recorded, but I'm really happy with the way it's coming along.
Oh yeah, it's really fantastic. And Richard also has something else coming that he's kind of freaking me out about as far as like whacked out tempo changes, which I'm looking forward to taking on that challenge.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Very, very nice. Well, listen, please tell everybody where we can find you online for everyone who wants to keep up on what Foreshadow is doing.
Okay, with MySpace, Foreshadow 76.
Okay.
And then there's also Reverb Nation, which is also the # Foreshadow 76 on all Reverb Nation pages.
Okay.
Facebook.
We also have a fan Facebook page under the name Foreshadow.
Okay.
Look forward to hearing from anybody on any of those websites.
So you've got the bases covered there with that, so that's good. And now, do you have also too? Do you want to mention who are the other bands again that are going to be on that split CD with you? I just want to make sure we get those names out too to give them a plug.
Sure. Vengeance, American Overdose, and World Syndrome.
Where is American Overdose from? Because I think I know who they are.
Salem, Oregon.
Salem, Oregon? Okay, yeah. That name is very familiar to me. So, yeah, definitely everybody keep an eye out for all those bands. Is there a website for the management company that's putting the CD out?
Sure. It's distilledentertainment.com.
Distilledentertainment.com. Okay, very good. So everybody can look for that as well. And guys, I want to thank all four of you for joining us here tonight on the phone. This is great. It's not a normal thing that we get the entire band on, so that's really cool.
Yeah, we had to be on. I'm very glad to be on. That's how we want to do it. Have everyone always included as much as we can in any kind of press or anything to do, interview-wise to connect with people.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna play. I gotta pick what song we're gonna play to finish out the show here. But I'll let you guys go, and then I'll pick a track afterward. But listen, definitely good luck with everything. Everyone, keep an eye out online for Foreshadow, and we do have listeners in Florida, so if you're in the Florida area and you haven't seen these guys yet, definitely check them out. I really like what you guys are doing a lot. It's good stuff.
Thank you. And,
Gainesville.
If you're in the Gainesville area, May 11th, we'll be at the Backstage Lounge.
May 11th at the Backstage Lounge in Gainesville, Florida. Very cool. All right. Well, Foreshadow, thanks a lot for joining us tonight, guys.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. You got it. Take care.
Take care. You too.
All right, so those are the guys from Foreshadow, all four of them with us tonight, so very cool. I'm going to play, we're going to finish up the show with an older track This is not from the current batch that they sent us, but I checked around online and I like this a lot. It's called Freedom from Fascism. And as we talked about a little bit during the interview, they like to be topical as opposed to going for what are necessarily traditional metal topics. So this is how we're going to finish out the show. Be sure to come back Thursday night on Remote Transmission. Chris Michaels will be our guest. And that, of course, kicks off at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will remind everyone also that after the show is over tonight, you can come back and download it or stream it. The podcast will be available. Probably have it up by midnight Eastern Time here on IPMNation.com. So thanks again to the guys from Foreshadow. And we're going to finish out tonight's edition of Remote Transmission with Freedom from that's hard to say. Freedom from Fascism from Foreshadow. That's a lot of F's here on Remote Transmission on IPMNation.com.
Connected through genetic fusion, the DNA. Middle-bred with a reptilian race. Humanity, Nordic supreme being. Through lines of the Illuminati. Expressing life in waveform, our minds ignore what's unsung. Then out for reality, the outcome is you and me. Declaring war on the dawn, declaring war. Declaring war on the dawn, declaring war. All roots go back to the times of service, of time, purpose, promise, man. Rise up and kill the elite. Destroy force that is already. The time is now, don't you see? We create our reality. We got to reverse the dark. That we're alone in this world. Truth is exposed and mortal. A worldwide lie in this soul. Declaring war on the dawn. Declaring war. Declaring war on the dawn. Declaring war. All roots go back to the time of service. Abortion, time, purpose, promise, man. Fearless, worried, limit. Tossing, scratching the surface of life's middle circus. Rise up and kill the elite. Destroy force and history. The time is now, don't you see? We create our reality. Lift off and keep and insane. Enslaved race of human beings. Trapped in delusional spawn. My people suffer in blood. Declaring war on the dawn. Declaring war. Declaring war on the dawn. Declaring war.
You are receiving a remote transmission from IPMNation.com. Stay tuned for further instructions. You are receiving a remote transmission from IPMNation.com. Stay tuned for further instructions.
Welcome to IPMNation.com, the next generation of internet radio, powered by Impact